I'm Ritch Robin. I'm the founder and owner of Gator Pit, Texas Custom Barbecue Pits. Over the years, we've had customers or people inquiring with Gator Pit as to whether or not we do crawfish trailers or crawfish cookers. And previously or in the past, we didn't. I just didn't take the time or get the time to sit down and design a crawfish cooker or a crawfish trailer. And I had a customer in Texas that contacted us several months back and inquired as to whether we did or not, and I finally just broke down and said if I don't just do it, it'll never happen. So here's what we've done for this customer here in Texas. What we have is a crawfish cooker and also a smoker on a Gator Pit trailer. The cooker we actually purchased. I didn't make this, or Gator Pit didn't design or make the crawfish cooker, but I found what I thought was a cool cooker. And the customer actually purchased it and sent it to us, and we took it, and this is what we came up with here at my shop in designing it to fit on our Gator Pit trailer along with a 24 by 48 smoker. So I'll run you through it real quick. What we have is a Gator Pit crawfish cooker and smoker. Your crawfish cooker is made out of aluminum with a stainless base on it. It's got a flip top, it's got flip baskets in there, it's got seriously high BTU burners down below it. You can see how we kind of inset it into the trailer. We built the trailer basically around the cooker so that it would fit, maintaining a good working height. If you put the cooker up on top of the trailer, this thing would be about right here, and there's nothing you can do with that unless you want to stand on a step stool, and that would be extremely dangerous with boiling water and fire and gas. So we inset it down in the trailer, ran the gas lines to it, plumbed it. So everything's gonna run off a propane tank that we built the mount for here. We've got the valves or the drains for the water to go through the floor. And then from there it can be 90'd and come out, do whatever we want. The customer can do whatever he wants with it, but it is plumbed down through the floor for the drains with the valves. We have a 24 by 48 Gator Pit, a 24 by 48 Gator Pit smoker, 1/4 inch thick steel. It looks a lot like mine at my house. If y'all seen the videos of me cooking at my house, this cooker looks a lot like it. It's a 24-48, 1/4 inch thick steel, single door, 3 gauges, counterweighted, adjustable smokestack. You've got an all steel framed out front shelf. Comes out about 12 inches to the edge of the fenders. You've got custom wheels. These are 15-inch wheels, 205, 75R radial tires. You've got 5-lug, 3,500 pound axle, springs for a smooth tow ride down the highway. You've got gas into the firebox. You can see the gas line. It's a 1/2 inch gas line, a black pipe that we use. We don't use the copper tubing or any other what I consider lesser quality materials in order to run the gas lines on our cookers. We've got stainless steel lines that we use that you can see here in this flex hose to run the crawfish cooker, and to the back for the gas assist in the firebox is 1/2 inch pipe with a 1/2 inch brass ball valve to control the flame in the firebox. You've got a wraparound shelf that you see here. You can use this top for your sauce, your beans, full pan cooked food. Keep it warm there, serve off of it. Inside you've got your expanded metal angle frame sliding meat racks. Makes it real easy and convenient to access your meat, putting meat on and off, basting it. You've got a lower sliding meat rack as well. Inside, you can't see in the video, but inside this customer's added our tuning plates. The tuning plates, if you're not familiar with those from previous videos or researching pits, the manufacturers that do these, Gator Pits are 1/4 inch thick steel tuning plate. It's a series of plates that are adjustable left and right, that slide left and right. They lock in place. If you want to set them at the temperatures that you want the pit to run, you can lock those plates in place. If you want to take them out for cleaning, they pop out. I can take the plates out of this pit. It'll take me all of about 30 seconds to do it. You've got a full-size 1/4 inch thick heat deflector in there. You're not going to have the hot spots that are typical in offsets without the tuning plates. So if you have the tuning plates, you minimize or prevent that hot spot. Your pit runs at even temperature depending on how you set the plates. Makes it easy cooking for you because you're not having to shuffle meat around due to hot and cold spots in the pit. They're more effective on the larger pits. They get to a point where I consider them almost a necessity. Some people like the hot and cold spots. They like the variance in the pits. They run different meats, different temperatures in the pit without the tuning plates. I personally prefer tuning plates in the bigger pits. It just, to me, makes cooking a hell of a lot easier. Not only that, but the more steel you put in these pits, the more fuel effective they are, or efficient, rather. You got more steel that you're putting in there with those 1/4 inch plates. You're going to burn less fuel to maintain temperature once that pit gets hot. So over time, the tuning plates will pay for themselves. You've got our fully flanged doors, our stainless steel handles. You've got a nice clean cut seam, as you can see here. There's no jagged edges, there's no rough cuts. These are Gator Pit quality. You would look at all my other videos. I'm not going to bore y'all with going into all the quality that we have in our Gator pits. We've been doing these for 20-something years. I've been designing pits since I was 14. As of this video, I'm 47 years old. That's a long time. I don't know anybody that was designing pits that's in the industry right now at 14 years old. We've been doing this a long time. Me and my guys have well over 100 years of combined pit building experience. That's all my guys do, are build pits. They've designed pits. They come to me from the industry, and they've been with me a very long time. They're extremely good at what they do. Hence the quality of the product, the end product, the finished product. The trailer frame on here is 1/4 inch, 2x3 tubing. It's not stitched angle to look like tubing. Gator Pit uses the real deal, and that is 1/4 inch thick tubing. You've got, on this cooker, we actually put we fabricated removable brackets. It holds this cooker in place so it doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't bounce. I certainly wouldn't recommend driving down the highway full of crawfish or boiled water. But you've got drains to drain that out. You've got removable mounts on this side as well. There are handles here that you can actually lift this up. 2 people, believe it or not, can pick this thing up. It's made out of aluminum. The majority of it's aluminum. The only thing that's stainless is the very bottom framework here, which is the mount that supports the actual crawfish cooker. So it's not that heavy at all. It's got a lid that's easy to open and close. It's got a handle that's removable. I'll get into the details of this in a little bit. But you got your gas lines, standard Gator Pit, quick connect, regulator hoses, high pressure. We got skirting here that you see on the trailer to hide the frame, makes it nice and clean. That's an option on some pits, some of the trailer rigs that we have. Some of the trailers come standard with them. Just read the descriptions and you'll know if that skirting comes standard or not. It is a nice cleaner look than looking through and seeing the trailer frame underneath the belly of the pit. So something, if you want to order a Gator Pit from us, something you may want to consider adding to your trailer pit. Again, if it's not standard, in the description. Custom tires and wheel are upgrades on just about all of our Gator pits as well. The customers usually leave it to me to pick out the wheels based on my experience and what we're doing with the trailer, how the wheel is going to look and blend in with the trailer, with the features of it. Here you've got the nice aluminum stainless steel box, so I went with this style of wheel, which is kind of a combination of the black and the shiny blingy look, but not so much that it just looks ridiculous. I think it ties everything in really nice. You've got a shut-off valve here from your regulator hose propane tank into your crawfish cooker. So you've got a lot of safety features built into this trailer as well. All the gas lines can be shut off and closed off at the devices themselves or at the main line here. Your propane tank is going to have a valve on it which can be shut off, and the regulator hose itself has its own control button knob or valve on it to shut it off. A lot of safety features are incorporated in Gator Pit trailers that have gas, and even our backyard pits that have gas. All the equipment that we use is NSF approved equipment. You shouldn't have any problems getting any of this stuff inspected in restaurants or by your local health departments. Everything that we use is NSF approved equipment for our gas lines. You've got a 2-inch coupler, safety screw jack, safety chains. We put these hangers here to store your chains, so you have to wrap them around your coupler, or leave them hanging on the ground and step on them when you're trying to roll your trailer around. This trailer is extremely easy to move. I rolled it right here by myself. It's a single axle, it's big. It's probably 14 plus feet long. It's long, but it's easy to maneuver, especially being a single axle versus a tandem. I designed it for a single axle. We base the weight, distribution, and all that knowing that we're putting it on a single axle so that this customer that's going to get this trailer is going to be able to do what I just did. That's to roll around his driveway, parking lot, or wherever he's disconnecting this off to use it at. I'm not saying it won't be difficult to roll in grass or dirt or in concrete, not concrete, but rocks or pebbles. But on a hard surface like we have here in my parking lot, a paved parking lot, it's easy to roll around. Extremely easy. Hook it up by yourself, take it off. I'll walk you around. I'm gonna move the camera. I'll walk around the backside, and I'm gonna show you what the storage area back here looks like, our spare tire, and also the back of this crawfish cooker. There we go. Now you see we got our spare tire mount. We've got a nice little storage area for wood, other gear. We've got an area here that you can actually lay at least 4 sacks of crawfish on and secure those as well. Let me show you how this thing flips. That's your skid. Crawfish is ready. You're gonna take it and you're gonna dump it. Crawfish goes on your table that you have here, or your baskets, your tubs, whatever it is you're dumping that crawfish into will come out the basket from your crawfish cooker onto the skid or sled and onto whatever it is you're putting down here to dump it into. It's a nice, well-made device, which is why we suggested it and got it. It's just a pretty cool cooker, crawfish cooker. But you can see how it operates. It's extremely functional. It's easy to use. I'll get more feedback from the customer when he gets this and actually fires it up. I haven't fired this thing up, so I can't attest to how well it boils or cooks crawfish. I do know what I'm looking at when I'm looking at a quality product, and this is a quality product based on its design and also on the welds and construction of it, the materials that were used. I'll get feedback from the customer when he gets this, and we got crawfish season coming up, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna get some good use out of it and give me some good feedback on it. I'm thinking about buying one of these myself. These cookers are pricey, I'm not gonna lie, they're expensive. I think this unit is gonna run you around $3,000, if not a little bit more, just for the crawfish cooker. And then you're gonna pay me to install it, design the trailer, and install it on the trailer, depending on what all you have on your trailer, plus of course the cost of your Gator Pit. This entire setup, I don't know what the entire setup cost. Certainly it's over $3 grand, because just the crawfish cooker was $3 grand. But you can look at the website. You can give me a call if you like this at 713-896-0144. Ask for me, Rich. I'm the owner of the company. Ask for me. I got an assistant. If I'm unavailable, leave a message with her, and she'll give me your message, and I'll call you as quickly as I can, and we'll discuss either this exact unit setup, or we'll design one for you. And we'll price that out as well, give you an estimate or quote on it. But you can go, this crawfish cooker will fit on anything. Again, we design it all. So if you want a big entertainer or a predator from Gator Pit, or a falcon, and you want to add this crawfish cooker to it, let me know. We'll do that. That's not a problem. There's also a crawfish cooker that's a single basket that runs a little bit less than a double basket. This is a 2 basket. There's a single basket. Basically cut this in half, and that's pretty cool too. These things, I think this one's set up to do 4 sacks at one time. So I'm guessing if you have the smaller one with a single, you're doing 2 baskets at one time, or 2 sacks of crawfish. And that's a lot of crawfish. And crawfish, as y'all know, boils really quick. We're talking matters of a few minutes on a sack. So you can really do some commercial cooking with this. I mean, you can throw some crawfish out commercially and cater crawfish on site, because you're mobile with this crawfish cooker. And you can also do brisket, ribs, chicken, sausage, whatever else you want to cook low and slow on your Gator Pit smoker over here. We can even add a charcoal grill to this. So then you have the best of everything. You can smoke over with indirect heat, your larger cuts of meat, your ribs, your chicken, your briskets, all those typical meats that you would smoke. You can put a grill on here where you can do your hamburgers and hot dogs and chicken pieces for the kids. And you got a crawfish cooker for everybody. So if you want to get into the catering and you want to do a little bit of everything, or be able to offer a little bit of everything to your clients, this setup, along with the grill added to it, is ideal. And you're gonna get into it. It's not gonna be as expensive as you think. And when you're getting into a business, you gotta buy the right equipment, and you want the equipment that's gonna serve your catering needs. Call me, Rich, Gator Pit. I'll help you with what it is that you're gonna need for your specific catering that you're doing. Not everybody caters the same. Not everybody cooks the same. I'll help you with that out as well. So give me a call. I'm Ritch Robin, Gator Pit of Texas, Houston, Texas, 713-896-0144. Give me an email, shoot me an email at info@gatorpit.net. That's info@gatorpit.net. It's on my website, gatorpit.net. You'll see a lot of different models that we have, a lot of my designs. We also have a Facebook page search Gator Pit and you'll find our Facebook page. And go to all of our YouTube videos. There's over 50 YouTube videos of different types of gator pits that I've designed over the years. You can combine features from one model to another. Call me again. That's what I do. That's all I do. Ritch Robin, I'll see you.